Well, everybody is here, was here, is back here. Wish they wouldn't worry me in the morning. The only one not here right this second is Marty, and I think Stripe and Morris were in the front yard and they came back quick and Marty was slower. Hey you, I saw you maintain King of the Throne status up here on the heating pad last night. There are other heating pads. But this one might be the most popular one. I don't know where the other guy slept. It's not quite as cold. It's in the low 50s versus mid to lower 40s. So we're gonna get out here for our walk, and I'm gonna do my Tuesday stuff. Chiropractor, Guardian Angel Apex, and Whole Foods. Good morning, Panther. Hi, bud. I looked over and I see your heating pads are still on. And you were on yours yesterday for a good part of the day. Hey, bud. Hi, honey. Yeah, I really didn't enjoy water bowls and fountains this morning. You know, in the summertime when it's hot and you get splashed a little bit over there at the hose, it doesn't matter. But this morning, I kind of cared. I cared. Good morning. Hey there. How are ya? You good girl? Hi. Hi, sweetie pea. So they are back here this morning, not at the street, but up here at the bleacher area, and they're digging over there by the big box. Yeah. All that nice mulch. There goes a Model 3. Yeah, we're just parked up here at South Park, so we can leave at 10 and I can stay on schedule. We should get in about 45 minutes. I'm just kind of at the point where less stress is better than 10 or 15 more minutes of walking. You can see the cat cafe has the cute cat inflatables out front. I think they're up to 28 adoptions now. God, there's trash over here. Now that I've walked this way, I see it. And just success story after success story all the time. I was running my mouth, so I turned around to catch up with Don. I don't know if he's off his call yet or not. Talking to the town guys for a few minutes. I noticed they had the trailer over here by the community center. He said they were trying to block it off a few spaces so they could edge and blow and do things, because there's like no time of the day now where they can get in there. So they went and tried to do up near the building first today. We seen them blowing when they came in. They, you know, it's tidied up. He said the people that play some of the games that aren't just the town people, they rent the fields, and so I guess they had something to say about it getting messed up. But anyway, I was talking to him about use of the fields, so I got a little of the political story now. They did not know what the utility guys were doing. You know, none of these people, those utility people don't work for the town, and those guys don't necessarily talk to each other. Just here, do my thing and move on. I don't have camera preview.
Yeah.
And Elon's getting a tweet.
I bet.
It's a camera preview and the blind spot camera pop-up, whatever that feature's officially called. Those are safety. Those are not games, fun, cool stuff. Right. It's like safety. It's an FSD capable car. Yeah. I have the beta on it. Yeah. I need all of the I need to be able to check the cameras. And I need to be able to see in the blind spot.
I agree.
So he's getting a tweet. I may start tweeting him every day. I'm sort of frustrated. Dawn, the cat herder. He goes, you can pet my tummy. I wouldn't take him up on that offer. He
swat me.
You have to do the head and the stomach at the same time.
I don't need to know.
Well, his friends just ran down the hill chasing each other, so I'll have to see if I see them. Now, he's safe. Bye, Donnie.
Bye-bye.
For real now, bye. Yeah, I don't right offhand see these two, but they did. They just ran down the hill full speed. Playing. Chasing, but it was playing. Are they in the creek down here? Not on this side, and I can't really see the other side. Yeah, if that green coming up wet in the weed, it would look really pretty. Hello, Tesla. You know, I'm never on this road that I don't see at least one other Tesla between here and Highway 55. Either passing me or in front or behind me. Pretty much every time. Well, we pulsed my back today. I wasn't really hurting. I told Janice I hadn't overdone it in the yard or anything this week. Or with too much Lego lifting. So we just did general maintenance on my lower back with the paddles. Which is what we did last week too. And it felt good. I think I'm going to check out Goodwill today. I've got time and the inclination. Bought a Halloween door knocker, a shirt, and a blanket. They don't have bags anymore. You can buy a canvas bag for 99 cents, but no bags. I'm restricting comment on whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing. There's arguments on both sides. My normal spot down on the end is full, and so is the spot over here that I would prefer. Yeah, that bolt there's a Lucid too. Has a veterans plate on it. So I had said last week I was pretty sure that one was not part of the Hertz fleet because it had a sunshade. Are these guys getting in the Lucid? No. Yes? Yes. So it's not a Hertz car. I guess I'll go park down by my other space, just multiple layers over. Maybe slow up in the parking lot. It amazes me. People, sometimes. There's the recharge, the Volvo. There's a Bolt over here that is a Hertz. There's just a lot of cars, more cars over here than I would prefer to have to park down from. Maybe I'll park over here by the hedge today. This parking lot is only just one smidge easier to deal with than the Harris Teeter lot. I'm thinking about here. He's way close to the curb, and I'm able to fit in this space nicely. There's lots of SUVs and pickup trucks today. I guess I don't know the rentals over here, what niche of the public they serve. It's another Bolt. You know, Bolt. We're not near Tesla. We're not near the airport. And I don't know. Local car dealerships, just people coming into town on business. Somehow this is a good hub versus the airport. I'd be curious to know that. This goes down in the, I have never seen this before at the thrift store. And it's for acupuncture cupping. I've had it done, but I've not your typical thrift store find. I don't see any Lego today. It's getting to be a little bit of a dry spell. I don't see a lot new Halloween, which is expected, but boo. I found a Vaseline glass plate for 99 cents. Michelle gave me it the other day in my Black Kitty gift bag. A slightly larger new black light so I could scope out glass better. Usually I can just tell by looking at it, but it never hurts to have a sanity check and glow it. She's in the process of organizing all of her glass, so that's cool. There's a wide mouth ball mason jar and a exercise top too. I didn't get too much. Well, it has turned into an absolutely gorgeous afternoon. I'm glad they didn't damage the car. At least I don't think they did. Probably shouldn't pull forward so far. I haven't been able to stock my apple cider, hard cider for weeks, and now it looks like the shelf tag's gone. Boo-hoo!
Alright, I'm back at it again. Now, I've done nothing. There's no electronics installed. All I've done is brought the wires out that are connected to the control switch and the start switch. The yellow is the start switch. The blue is the control switch. And there's nothing. This is all disconnected. There's no power pack. There's no relays. There's no nothing. And I'm just showing you here. That's how it works. Okay. Alright, so stopping that. And it's going to be a little tricky for me to do, but I'm going to hook up the blue wire, and hopefully when I do that, it's this equivalent of pressing the control. That looks encouraging. As you can see, it looks like the control is definitely there. And so when I touch this, and it takes about 2 or 3 second delay, then the drum starts turning. Alright, so that looks encouraging. And then I'm taking off so looks good. Alright, so I believe I have correctly soldered the wires to the control board in the right spots. So I'm going to very carefully now take the tape off, because I got it just held in place with tape, and undo the ribbon cables one more time. Take it out and install my relay board and wire it up. But the other night I didn't know why. I had that trouble, and I thought possibly I did not got on the right solder across the right switches, but I went as I had said I was going to do, and I have replaced the simple solders with connectors now. These I might be able to show you here. I've got, oh, that was a little short. Well, anyway, I've got connectors now, so that I can easily undo them. So I don't have to. The connectors are color coded, polarity coded, and all that stuff. So it should just be able to, plug them in and unplug them as needed. Won't have to solder or unsolder or do anything like that. So at least that's the plan. Here we go.
I got everything I needed at Whole Foods. It wasn't great. Everything's on sale, stock up kind of a week, but it wasn't a bad shopping trip either. I got to talking with one of my friends in there. We were talking about South Park and things related to South Park. He umpires some of the games over there. Like-minded thoughts on trash and other topics of interest to local people from Fuquay. It's a pretty afternoon. Ruby says it's 76 degrees. You can always tell when I'm not in FSD, because in FSD you can't see the temperature. Beautiful sunny Moderate temps. I'm home. I checked the mail. There wasn't any. Either they haven't come or Don already got it. He was going to install that part in the dryer today, so I think he's been pretty busy.
Okay, so I'm putting a piece of plastic, even though the circuit board's wood, putting a piece of plastic on the back side of the printed circuit board for the dryer, and I'm going to cable tie this in there, and I've got the wires and the connectors and everything. So I'm fixing to button it back up and take it in there. I did a little bench test on it and it worked. So, well, I mean, the best I can tell, I got everything hooked up right this time. So here goes. Okay, there it is, all mounted. As you can see, I got connectors, male and female, and I used shrink wrap to color code them so I don't get them mixed up. So I got blue to blue, white to white. This is red to red, but it's female to male, and this is male to female. This is actually the reason this is not hooked up, because this actually goes to the power pack. This is bringing in the 12 volts into the board and everything else. And I've got my switches and my LEDs up in there, and this is the black wire is the hot, and then the red wire here, that's the switched, goes to that switch right there. So you can turn it on and off, and it actually kills the AC power pack. All right, I'm going to go install it now.
Well, here's the other witch and black cat I wanted to build. And yes, I'm sure all of the instructions are here. This one is maybe a smidge smaller than the other one. Not a ton though in part number. And Don's still working on the dryer thing, so I thought, well, I'll work on this. I made it through 61 steps, and that's the majority of the body. I'm missing 4 pieces that go here that make flat tiles. It's an inverted tile, rarely used. I have one white, one light bluish gray, and one dark bluish gray, and no black. I don't know if I'll be back after dinner to work on it or not, but I've made a solid progress. I'm starting step 62, which is arm stuff here. Is one of these on each side for the arm. The arms don't look too complicated, and then it's on to the then it's on to the head. Let's see if I'm at step 62. How many steps are there total? 269. That's a lot of steps. Yeah, I figured her hair and the whole head was going to be pretty intensive. I mean, it takes what it takes. I am at the end though of the body, ready to start on the arms next, so we will we'll go with that.
Got it wired back up. I've just got tape holding the front panel on here. Just want to make sure it still works. Notice it's off. So that's looking encouraging. All right. Turn this on, the yellow light should come on. Okay. and it takes it a second to connect to the Wi-Fi, because this does turn on and off the puck. So when this is off, everything is that I've added is off. There's not powered. And so at this point, let's see here. If we push this little button here, the red light should come on. Okay. So now it's armed. And at this point, we should be able to tell A to turn dryer on. And with a little luck, we don't get any extra lights. Alexa, turn dryer on.
Okay.
So far, so good. It's about a 15-second cycle. Okay. Now this should turn off here. The yellow light will stay on, but this will turn off. There it went. Woohoo! Hey, success. Wow, I like it. And I did add another resistor. This still seems awful bright. I've got it's only like two 560 ohm resistors in series, and you know, it's looking okay. I'm gonna call her done. I'm gonna put the lid on it, eat me some supper. Okay, so I may not have made it clear, but the reason that you have to push this little red button to turn the red light, this button to turn the red light on, that's to arm it. And that allows Alexa to turn the dryer on at 1 a.m. in the morning without you around. It's ready to go. Whatever you've got set here, time, temperature, normal, all that takes effect. And this red light lets you know that it's good to go, and it's going to run whenever off or discount rates are in effect. It'll run the dryer, and it'll only run it one time. And that way, after it runs, this light's going to turn off. The yellow light will stay on, but this red light will turn off. And that way, if you can't accidentally trigger a second cycle. So basically, this is a one-shot. You come out here, you push the button, you turn the red light on. The next time it's off peak, the dryer will run. One load, it stops, you set it up again, whatever. So that's the purpose of that.